back some memories, isn't it? Well, when a disaster hits in Colorado, we probably know what we would do, and we need to make sure that our children know what to do. But a lot of us don't know what to do with our pets. Maybe we never even really thought about it. One of the biggest reasons people return to danger and break the evacuation zone rules is to save their pets. Jennifer Hillman from the Colorado Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. That's a mouthful. You are here to help us kind of break down what we need to do. And you were telling me an interesting stat that people go back into danger because they forgot the dog or the cat or their bird or whatever
Pets
it is.
are family members, so
They
you
really
know they're
are.
very important, and people will actually go back into the danger zone and try to get their pets, and that's not safe for them, and it's not safe for the the emergency services personnel that have to guard those zones.
And so we're coming up on a couple of key anniversaries with some wildfires, and the key, like you said, is to do this now. Get ready now so that when you get the knock on the door, your phone starts going bananas. You know to grab the kids, the photographs, and the pet. So where do we start?
So we want people to make their preparedness kits not only for their families, but also for their pets now when there's not an emergency, when you have time to think about what you want to include. My basic kit for my dogs, I have very large animals, so we have to use this big backpack, but you can use something as simple as, this clear plastic file kit, or even, a garbage bag or a plastic bag from a grocery. But the things you want to include, the most important things, you're going to want to have their food, some water, any medications that your pets are on.
Good point.
And then collar, leash, and also a crate. We really do want people to remember their crates because pets get stressed in high stress and times.
Well, you never think about that. If you're yelling at the kids to grab what they can and you're yelling at your spouse and everybody, in the meantime, the dog is just freaking out somewhere. And you can see why people would rush back because they got everybody and everything. And then as soon as they have a moment, they're like, oh my gosh.
Forgot the pets.
Forgot the cat.
So if you can put your pet in a crate during a high stress time, it's better for you and better for them because you risk the chance of them bolting. If you're getting evacuated for a fire or a flood, they could run off really easily if you don't have their collar, their leash, or if they're not in a crate. So we do try to tell people to put their animals in a crate. And then make sure you put all this stuff together. The good rule of thumb is to have enough supplies for 72 hours. So this represented here is just something I threw together, but you want to make sure you have enough stuff for your pets and yourself for at least 3 days, because that's kind of the standard, that it usually takes 2 or 3 days for additional help to come in when you get evacuated.
You see a lot of these things online, these preppers, so to speak, as they are getting ready for whatever disaster, whether it's the zombie apocalypse or whatever's coming. But they have what's called the bug out bag, something that they can grab within 5 minutes.
Grab and go.
And they just grab it and they leave. And your idea is all the same, but it's for your pet too.
Correct.
And you also had one more good point, is to get to know the people around you. Get to know your neighbors. Why?
So there are a very good chance that you could get evacuated, your neighborhood could be evacuated, and you're at work or you're in another location. So you want to make a good contact with your neighbors to make sure that, hey, you can call someone and they can go get your pet, and they know where your grab kit is, your go kit is, and they can grab that as well. So they can help you out, so you're not risking that chance of going back into an evacuation zone, and you have someone that will take care of your pet for you.
Gosh, this is all great advice. It's hard to believe. You said some of the anniversaries coming up for some of these larger fires.
So the 5-year anniversary for High Park Fire was June 9th, and the 5-year anniversary for the Waldo Canyon Fire is June 23rd, so this Friday.
You must get nervous when you see temperatures like we're hitting right now.
Yes,
you know, everybody's a little on edge. It's time to get ready and get prepared just in case.
It has been a wet spring.
That's true.
So, but you never know.
That's right, and that's exactly why you're here. Jennifer Hillman, we appreciate all that advice.
Thank you.
She had a great point, Jessica. You just never know.
That's right.
And that's the whole point. We got to be prepared.
That is exactly right. I mean,